Alright, I'm gonna walk you through my kit, the electronic kit. It's a KAT2 second model. Let's sit down here. It came with two rack toms, two floor toms, which I pimped this one. I turned it to a third rack tom, and it totally represents my live and studio setup. It's exactly how I play. Three rack toms, floor, snare obviously, two bass drums. That was a bitch. That really tortured me because the kit comes with one output for a bass drum. It's fixed actually. Everything is put together. There is no option for the cables. Everything is put together and it comes in one output, so you can't like add another bass drum, much like the you know, let's say, I don't know, Alice's modules, the old ones, which they had like fucking 20 inputs and stuff. So what I did, it took me like 3 weeks to a month to find it. I bought a mono splitter. So one signal split in two mono signals. And I get both. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So I got lucky this way. I really had to think a lot, really hard how to fix it. Sensitivity is all there. I haven't flattened anything besides the bass drums. The bass drums are flat. Everything else is super dynamic, and I love it. It's like I love that. It's very realistic, as much as the toms. Second crash and the china on top. It's a dual zone, right cymbal, bell. I couldn't put it here. It has the same zone here. It's the same pad. So first crash and a splash. It's pretty cute. Hi-hats with a super realistic pedal here. Sweet. That's the kit. That's the second model. I was very impressed when I got it. Because I thought it would be, you know, like kind of cheap, but it's totally not cheap. I've beaten the shit out of it. It's the last 3 months. If you see the videos that I do, the last 5 or 6 videos, I really hit hard. You know, there's no mercy. Oh, a few more things. The Silver Fox. I think these are like 5B. I usually play with 2B. I'm sponsored by them. Axis, of course, my old faithful Axis. I totally raped those pedals. I mean, multiple recordings, a few shows, and fucking thousands of hours of practice. So thanks Karen, and let's move on to the practice clip. Alright, so what I do to warm up and to just practice, I practice it weekly. I start slow, as you can imagine, and I progress to as fast as I can for as long as I can do it, and as properly as I can do it. If you can't do it properly, don't fucking do it. Metronome is at 120 for triples. This is triplets, you know, 3/4 of a beat, and I start with the blast beat, very basic blast beat. I add double bass to it. I do a few rolls. I switch to bomb blast, you know, double bass and blast beat, and I do some, you know, 3-4 variations, just rotating. But the key is to just not stop. I'm gonna do this for, you know, maybe like a cycle. I'm not gonna do it for like, I usually do it for an hour or 45. Per you know, practice session, but it's just a sample of what I do and how I do it. There we go. that's pretty much it. I play primarily heel down, primarily up to from a 220, usually 215, 220 and up. I swivel. I can play flat foot. It just gets a little bit out of hand for me. I haven't mastered it, so I mean I can do it, but you know, I just prefer not to. I play a little bit heel up, but still, I mean, if my heel is kind of licking the ground, I feel like I kind of get, it's like a kind of a mental bounce back, you know, as in, yeah, I can do it again and again and again. So it's like ground versus pedal string. That's just how my brain functions, but you know, that's just me. So that's it. I mean, you can just take it up a little higher. Just a little bit, 5 BPMs up. And it just goes up and up and up, I guess. Just, yeah, stick it up a little bit. Usually go up to, I don't know, I mean, $135, $140 to practice to it. I mean, you know, and then just all comes together nicely. But that's super easy, super basic, and it, you know, always saves my ass. If I want to get in shape fast, I mean, I went from you know, because I didn't have a drum kit for 5.5 years, actually, exactly that long, and it was rough on me, because every time I had to go back and record, because I was doing the Word Grinder sessions. I've done 3 releases, recorded 3 sessions, and the Hit Manifesto CD, and I was struggling. I mean, I had to practice before the recordings and force myself to get up to shape. I was practicing a little bit of swivel, but I mean, my heel up, heel down was just gone. It would just disappear, completely out of shape. You know, calves were out. The shin muscle, I don't know what you call it, was totally out of shape. My hands were okay, you know, kind of struggling at 220, 230. So, but you know, now thanks to this thing, I'm totally up there again, and hopefully I can get a little better. I have to brush up my swivel as well. Kind of sucks now, but you know, one thing at a time. So, you know, stick to it. It's super basic. Add the rolls to it. You know, listen to the click. It's super important, and you'll just fucking get there. You'll just get faster and faster and faster. And that's it.